Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua came out in a press conference together with his DCP party leadership to give a way forward as far as the next by-elections are going to happen and how their party is prepared in all those by-elections. Now, this press conference was very much important because I saw Malala was there. So we were waiting to see how what they are giving and what they are taking as a coalition, because now we are being told we have the united opposition. It might turn into a coalition going forward, because to face William Ruto, you would need a united coalition that is serious. You joke, you will not, because they are prepared, including planning to rig election. That is the problem, because once someone is serving in office, in such a higher office, they normally have an intention not to hand over power. So the only way to retain power is when you try to rig. Now, focusing on the by-elections, there is what DCP has given out. At first place, they have agreed to support the DP, Democratic Party candidate, who will be vying for Mbeere North constituency. Remember, we have Ruto. Is it John Ruto or who was actually nominated in the cabinet by William Ruto when JB Muturi got out of that position. So Ruto was taken there. Ruto was a member of parliament representing Mbeere North. There is by-election. UDA is focusing to win it because they rewarded their area MP. So it is not just a walk in the park. But Honorable Ruto was elected on Justin Muturi's party. So Muturi's party is going to field the candidate supported by DCP. I think that is the best thing they would have done. Now, another one. Muguni Ward in Machakos. There is a by-election of an MCA. DCP again has decided they are going to support Wiper Party. Why? Wiper Party is dominant in that area. And there are other reasons we'll be looking into. Then again, we have Chwele Ward by-election that is in Kabuchai, Bungoma County. DCP has again agreed to support the DAP-K candidate. But now this is where there is a bombshell. In the remaining other positions, DCP has declared that they are going to field the candidates in all those by-elections and mobilize fully to campaign and popularize for their candidate who are seeking for elective seat or votes. Ikifika hapo, napiga rewind, nakimbia mpaka Malava constituency where there is a by-election, and that is what I want to put my focus on this discussion. But first of all, Gachagua's press statement.
In the spirit of collaboration and fairness under the united opposition and our resolve to unity ahead of the 2027 general elections leading to the identification of one presidential candidate to face William Ruto, we have agreed that DCP will support the Democratic Party in Mbeere North constituency, acknowledging that the seat was previously held by the Democratic Party and should rightfully be retained for the party's candidate to complete a full term, and hence DCP has agreed to give support to the Democratic Party candidate and start down our candidate at DCP. This decision has also been informed by the recognition that the Honorable Justin Bidan Muturi, the party leader of the Democratic Party, is a great leader from that region with enhanced capacity and undoubted leadership qualities to lead the Democratic Party into winning the seat. We shall therefore support the Democratic Party candidate and ask our members in Berry North to support that candidate from the Democratic Party. Number two, we have also agreed that we support the Wiper Patriotic Front candidate in Mubuni ward in Machakos County under the opposition banner. Equally, we have also agreed to support the candidate of the DAP-K candidate in Kabuchai and Chwele ward in Bungoma County. For other elective positions, DCP shall field and mobilize fully to campaign, popularize and seek votes at our party ticket. As we compete, we shall respect our opposition parties in those regions, mindful that democracy is the preserve of every Kenyan. This consensus and agreement among the parties in the elected opposition only applies to the by-elections. However, let me confirm that in the 2027 general election, DCP shall field a presidential candidate and other candidates in the 290 constituencies, 47 counties, and 1,450 wards across the republic.
Now, I want us to continue with the panel discussion, but before we go into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, the only big thing that Gachagua has gave out is the by-election in Mbeere North constituency. Forget about MCS, ni watu wa chini huko, ni viti ndogo kabisa. But the serious unity of this coalition will be seen when they are fielding MP, governor, senator, women rep. That is where then we are putting. Because now that is national politics. The other one is local. Na ni ndogo. So Gachagua started showing unity through giving way to Justin Muturi, a man he believed that they should work together, and already they are working together. So that is a sign of we are working together. And again, his agent in it, the Mount Kenya East. He's already showing that unity. The other area, which is actually among the by-elections that will be happening soon, is Malava. He mistake kuongelea vitu za MCA. Malava constituency. That is where there is another focus. If Malala was not Gachagua's deputy party leader, I don't think Gachagua would have gone to an extent of agreeing to field a DCP candidate in Malava constituency by elections. You saw the presence of Malala. It means a lot. There is something he's pushing for. Malala, not Gachagua, not DCP. Malala has a candidate. Akona candidate work in Malava. And is really pushing for that candidate. DCP party, no, DAP-K party has a candidate. Seth Panako. Seth Panako is a solid candidate. In fact, he was the UDA chairperson in Kakamega. He is a solid candidate who, with the latest opinion poll, he was rated number 1 before Ryan Injendi, the son of the late member of parliament. So, kama kuna front runners huko, tuko na Seth Panako, alafu tuko na huyu Ryan Injendi. What do you do in such a place? The government have money, enough money They have the police. They are in charge of security. They have goons. They have every means. So winning against them, you must have a strong, solid candidate and have a serious strategy with a backing of unity in the coalition. Already, they have failed on that. If they will go like this to the end and fail the candidate, you are giving a through pass to the DAP. Sorry, UDA. The son to the left will be going into the primaries with the other candidate in UDA. But seemingly, he might be handed over the UDA ticket. This man comes in with sympathy. Nilipoteza baba yangu. Ni wakati wa kulipa sadaka ya matanga. Condolence. Condolence. Huenda kuwe na watu kadhaa kule Malava ambao wataamua kutoa sadaka ya matanga in the name of sympathy by voting for Ryan Njed, the son to the left. So how do you deal with that issue? Sababu yeye ameenda ako na advantage ya sympathy. Hao wengine now DCP ya Gachagua, Malala has forced Gachagua, I have to field a candidate. I'm your deputy. I must show you that I am strong at home. But with that strength, you end up killing a strong candidate that would have given more political credit to the opposition. Once they win this, whoever will win, the perception. So Malala factor, ndio maana tumekuwa tukiuliza, Malala is working with the other leaders in opposition, or is a more working for William Ruto in opposition? For these guys to win that seat, they need unity and one candidate. And let them go for the most popular and the best. DAP-K candidate in a better position to challenge the UDA candidate. But Malala is forcing his way, and the Gachagua is finally bowing down to the pressure from Malala. That's what is happening here. So, we will have a by-election in Malava. UDA has a candidate. DAP-K has a candidate. And Malala has a candidate, not DCP. So Malala wants to challenge Eugene Wamalwa, even in the United Opposition, to say that he is the senior most in Western. So wameanza hizo vita pia kwa huko. But where will it leave the opposition? In my view, if DCP will field a candidate, then DAP-K field a candidate, they will give a through pass to UDA. Na hivyo ndio wataenda nyumbani. Makosa ni yao. I don't know your views, but please let us meet in the comment section to continue with our discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.